Hello there, my friend. How are you doing? And how has it been so far? Wow, I hope you've learned a lot and you've been able to put something down, because today we are going to crown it all, garnish it, and make everything look beautiful. Today is the last series of our mini course, Uncover Your New Path. How you can move from where you are to where you want to be. And I'm so excited to come your way once again. Wow, it's been an amazing journey. And as I always say, life is a journey, not a destination. So when you face a setback, that is not a time to stop yourself or to pause yourself or to give up on yourself, but rather I believe is a time for you to uncover a new path for your life and continue the journey of your dreams. And because life is a journey, you don't have to go on that journey alone. And that is what we are going to talk about today. Because in today's last video, which is the end of our mini course, we are going to talk about, guess what? What can we do to get to where we want to be? So let's do a short recap. In video 1, we talked about where we are now. That made it possible for us to see our current situation, what we don't like, what we are not happy about, and what is stopping us. That also made it possible for us to know that we have enough possibilities around us. Wow. Whenever we become aware of our current situation, that is the beginning of our transformation. In the second course video series, we talk about where we want to be, and that helped us to create the future that we want. If you remember, I said that everything happens twice. First in the mind before it manifests. So if you don't create your future in your mind by putting the things that you want to do or where you want to be in a year's time, in 6 months time, there will be nothing for you to look up to or that will inspire you to get to that place. And I know if you've done your research by now, you could know that everything that we see today, the phone, the lights, the buildings, and everything, laptop, someone created it in their mind before it became a reality for you and I to hold it in our hands or to use it and all those things. Okay, so it's so clear that we have to create our future first in our mind by writing it down, by asking ourselves where we want to be before it becomes our reality. So today we are going to find out what do we have to do, because we know our current situation, we know where we want to go. So what do we have to do now? This is another major part of the journey that I hammer a lot when I'm coaching people, because there is no transformation without action. Get this from me. There is no transformation without action. A lot of the times, most of us, we have allowed ourselves to stop, or we have stopped ourselves because we are not ready to take action. And if you are not ready to take action, then you are not ready for your transformation. This is getting interesting, because if you are watching me now, 5 years ago, when I lost my job, when I located, I asked myself where I am now. I was so much aware of my current situation. And now I ask myself, where do I want to be? If I had slept, continued sleeping that night without taking action, I don't think you'll get access to this video. And I don't think I will even be able to write this book. So you should know that it is very, very important it is key and critical for you to take action when you now know where you are and where you want to be. So I'm going to give you some few examples that can help you to take action in getting to where you want to be. And with this, allow me to look on my screen so that I can give you very good steps that can really help transform your life. Okay, so becoming very aware of your current situation, you need to have tools and you need to have action steps, okay, that you have to do to get to that place that you want to get to. So you know where you want to get to, but what do you have to do? The first thing I would say is that, once again, I say that get a journal, because now we are on a journey, which is we are going to do something every day so that we can get to where we want to get to. And I want you to write down 10 things you want to see, you want to feel, and you want to experience based on the time you are doing this exercise. So if you are doing it today, which is the something of October, you tell yourself that 10 things I want to see by the end of 2022 October. So you write, I want to increase my salary, I want to write a book, I want to start my own business, I want to travel to Dubai, I want to travel to the USA, I want to get married, I want to have my second child, I want to buy my dream car, I want to build my dream house, I want to develop a new skill. I'll talk about that and all that. So write these 10 things that you want to feel, you want to see, and you want to experience by 2 months, 6 months, 1 year time. You know where you are in your journey. Please don't joke with this. Write it down, and I'm going to show you how you can go through it down. Now, I also want you to write down 10 things you love to do. 10 things you love to do and you are so passionate about. So what are those 10 things that you love to do and you are very much passionate about to do? Okay, so it could be that I love to teach people, I love to help people, I love to cook, I love to bake, you know, I love to read, I love to travel, you know, I love to speak, I love to empower people. When I was doing this exercise, that was when I realized that I want to inspire people. I love speaking, because when I started my entrepreneurial journey with my network marketing business, I started sharing my story of how I was able to bounce back from a job loss when I started my network marketing business. And I realized that anywhere I go and I share my story, people are so much inspired. And I love the fact that I could inspire people and empower them to take action. That is why I decided to become an international speaker. So I got the hint when I was writing the things that I'm passionate about. So do you see how you can move from where you are to where you want to be? Please take this exercise very serious, because it's really going to transform your life. It's going to transform your life. So what are the things that you are passionate about and you love doing? You know, write them down. If you're a fashion person, maybe you want to have your own fashion line, write it down. I want to have my own fashion line of women with clothes or whatever it is. Write it down. That's what you're passionate about. Now, I want you to identify 1 or 2 skills that you want to learn and start learning it immediately. Yeah. Start learning it immediately. So what is that 1 skill that you want to learn, or 2 skills? So in the course of my journey, when I noticed that I want to become an international speaker, an inspirational speaker, I have that desire. You know, we all have desire, we all have that dreams. A lot of us have not been able to materialize or bring those dreams into reality because it just becomes a dream and we don't take action on it. If you want your dreams to become reality, you have to take action on it. So I started learning how to speak. I took myself on it, and I've coached with one of the best speakers in the world, Lisa Nichols. I attended her coaching program. I paid huge sum of money, yeah, for her to coach me international. I was not the only one in the class. I was there with some other people around the world and all that, and I've never regretted doing that, because it has really helped me to take my speaking career to an international and a global level. Okay, so identify that one thing. So if it's you want to start a business, identify what skill do you need to start a business. Maybe it could be a different business, digital marketing, or what skill do you need? So write it down and then start learning it. Start learning it. Don't postpone it. Don't postpone it. Start learning it. Go and look out. What can I do to learn this skill? If it means that you have to go and get a coach, go and get a coach and get it done. Whatever you have to do, get it down and start learning that skill. Now, the next thing we are going to talk about is that I want you to do something that you have never done before. So what is that one thing that you have never done before, or you are afraid to do, but you know so well that if you are able to do this thing, it will take you to your next level, or it will move you from where you are to where you want to be? So for me, when I lost my job 5 years ago, that thing that I've never done before was to start my own business and not to go and look for a job again. All my life, I have been a career person, from one bank to corporate world and all those things. Now, when I lost my job, oh my God, that one thing that I've always afraid to do was to start a business. And that was what I had to go and do. So, and look at what God did. That was a thing that has transformed my life. And most of the time, that is what we have to do. So I want you to be sincere to yourself. What is that one thing? That thing that you have never done before, or you are afraid to do, but you know, I don't know you, but I know that you know that that thing is what is going to transform your life if you are able to do it. So go and look for that thing and do it, and share with me on my social media handles how it transformed your life, because I know it's going to transform your life. I know what I'm talking about. Now, the other thing I'm going to say is that I want you to find a book. One of the things that transformed my life, that moved me from where I was, broken disappointment, to where I am now, living a fulfilled life and doing the things that I love, is reading. Every month I read new books, and I can show you some of the books I read. I have some here on my desk and all that, and I think I will recommend one book for you. Okay, so I'll recommend this book for you, and this is a book by John Maxwell. It's called Today Matters, and it says that 12 daily practice to guarantee tomorrow's success. You get a title, 12 daily practice to guarantee tomorrow's success. So for success leaves clues. People, whatever you want to do, and we are going to get there very soon, somebody has done it. Why should you put yourself through try and error and get mistakes? This book helped me. If some of you see me doing things consistently and every day having, this book helped me to be able to put myself on a daily plan, to have something doing every day. There are lots of them, personal development books out there. I don't know the field that you want to go in or you are thinking of going into. So I want you to look for a book in your field, okay? If you want to become a pastor, you want to become a doctor, you want to be whatever, look for a particular book in your field, or personal development books. Okay, so you want to change your mindset, you want to start thinking positively, you want to start seeing yourself confidently, you want to start identifying your purpose and use it very well. Go and look for. Now, the book is just a guide. Some of the book, you read and it guides you. In the next point, I'm going to show you how you can practicalize those things when you read the book. the book is just going to be a guide for you. So read the book, it will be a guide. Some of the books, even when you are reading them, it will start igniting some dreams in you, something that is dead in you. When you are reading the book, it starts igniting it in you. This book is I recommend this book for anyone I coach, anyone, even for the girls I mentor. I recommend it for them. So please get this book and read, okay? Now, and in your field that you want to be in, get other books too in it and read. Now, the other thing I'm going to say, which is the last but one for this final video, is find a coach, find a mentor, and someone that is doing exactly what you want to do. This is a sure way of how you can move from where you are to where you want to be. I cannot talk enough on this, because for me, that has been my topmost secret. Coaching has been my topmost secret. In the course of 2.5 years, I have coached with about 12 coaches, international coaches, and I can't mention the amount of money I've spent on coaching here. I don't want you to start palpitating or whatever it is, you know. So yes, I don't want you to start going through that. But I have invested, let me use the word invested, because I invested in myself. I believe in my potentials. I believe in the person that I'm going to be. And so I invested in it. And that's what you should do. That is what you should do. Believe in yourself, believe in your potential, and invest in yourself. And coaching, let me show you 3 things that coaching can do for you. 2 or 3 things. The first thing is that it will help you save time. So if you want to become someone, there is no way to so it's no this thing for you to reinvent the wheel. Somebody has already done it. So look for whoever you want to be like, or where you want to be, whoever is there. Look for them and read their content. Follow them. More importantly, get into their closet. Get close to them. And sometimes some of it requires you to pay some amount of money to get into it. Please, if you can, sacrifice and do that, because it will surely move you from where you are to where you want to be. I'm a living testimony of that. So please find a coach, find a mentor, someone who is doing exactly. There's this international coach, and for me, I've started following him for some time now. I'm just waiting for the time that God will bring me closer to him. Tony Robbins, I know you've heard of him. And I was reading one of his books, Awakening the Giants Within You. And he said something that one of the things that has helped him a lot is how he was able to identify the people that will help him get to where he wants to be. And he mentioned coaching. And I couldn't have agreed with him more. It is just the simple truth. It is just the simple truth. So please, look for someone in that area. Remember in the second video when you wrote where you want to be. There are people who have been there already. All you have to do is to look for those people and then study what they have and get into whatever they are doing. And hey, you are there by God's grace, by implementing and also by learning. Okay, so the last thing we are going to talk about, which is final steps and also final of our mini course. Yes, I wanted to do this. I could have put this in an ebook, in a PowerPoint and all that, but I felt like I want to have that video interaction where I can express myself, where I can be myself and all that, you know. So I hope you have enjoyed me, because sometimes I go into my element. So the last thing is find a friend who have the same dream that you have as yours and start learning from them. And also tell them to hold you accountable. In the course of my journey, again, my transformation and personal development journey, any coaching program I go to, and if you are someone who is on personal development program and you go for training programs and all that, you know, other people come and join you, I make sure that I get a friend, someone I can call like an accountability partner, so that we can grow together. Okay, and now I learn from them. When I finish this video right now, I'm jumping into a WhatsApp call with one of my accountability partner, a friend. She's in Zimbabwe. I'm getting on a call with her. Yeah, she's also a coach. We are going to talk about our journey, how things are going, the new things we are learning, how we can improve and encourage each other, and that helps a lot. You see, life is a journey. You cannot go alone. You need someone to get there with you, or you need someone to help you. Stop thinking that you can do it on your own, and also stop doing trial and error. Trial and error will just waste your time. Why should you sit there and think when somebody, the solution you need or what you need to get to where you are, somebody has already put everything in a format and everything, or someone is ready to teach you? Why don't you just get in touch with them and let them teach you? Now, if it costs you, what you are doing is that you are investing in your abilities, you are investing in yourself, which is one day going to pay you back. I can't tell you again, time will fail me, what I have received in return of my investment, what I have invested in myself, the recognition, the people who have just called me out of the blue moon, I don't know them from anywhere, they want to acknowledge me in their magazine, gave me award, and all those things, you know. So please don't take these steps lightly. I want you to implement them, and I'm telling you that to surely move you from where you are to where you want to be. So the last one I said, find a friend, find someone who is doing the same thing that you want to do, and befriend them. If the person is a coach, you can't befriend them because they are going to it's fine. Sometimes you can befriend your coach or whatever it is, your mentor, whatever it is, but you know that you are going to learn from them. But your friend can hold you accountable, and when you are relaxing, you don't want to do it, the friend will call you and say, hey, we cannot sleep, we cannot joke, let's do it, let's go, let's move. Like what most of the time I do with some of my accountability partners. We laugh at ourselves, we laugh at our mistakes and all the things that we have not been able to do, and we laugh at it, but we go ahead and do the work and I mean chase our dreams, you know. So I'm so glad to bring to an end this mini series. I just had to do it, and I'm glad I've been able to do it in a format that I wanted to do it, in a video format. So hey, thank you so much. Please, if you've gotten value from this, please help me share on all my social media handles the value that you've gotten. Grace Kwashi, Instagram, Facebook, Grace Kwashi, LinkedIn, Grace Kwashi. You can visit my website. I also have my email and my WhatsApp number on all my social media handles. You can also share them with me what you've learned from this. And above all is I want you to move from where you are to where you want to be. I want you to send me a text or a message that, Grace, you told me to get this book on my, so in fact when I got it, I've learned this and now I'm doing this. Or Grace, you told me to do this. John Maxwell has not paid me to tell people about his book. Please, I'm learning from him through his book. That's one way you can learn from people, through their books. But a book will not really give you that personal touch. You know, the personal touch is different. But I'm learning so much from his book. This is not the first book I have. I have this one too from him. I'm learning so much from his books. Okay, so I want you to share with me how this mini course has transformed your life. And also, if you think that, Grace, I think I need more. The mini course was good, but I think I need more. I'm ready to step to the next level. I have a course and I want to invite you to come on board on that program with me. But before you come on board on that program, let me hear from you. I'll book a phone call, a Zoom call, whatever it is with you, and we can take it from there, because I don't want to serve you just like that. I want to know what you really need in life, so that I can be able to help you and meet you at the point of your need. Because I want you to experience your transformation. I really want you to move from where you are to where you want to be. I know it's possible. I've experienced it, and I know that you can also experience it. With this mini course framework I shared with you, if you go through it, there is no way you can't experience transformation. If you go through this mini course, there is no way you can't experience transformation. Thank you so much for signing on to this mini course. It's a free gift, and I hope you enjoy it. I'm glad I brought it your way. I'll see you. If you are ready to go on a more deeper dive, please just send me a DM on all my social media handles, and let's talk. I wish you all the very best, and I just can't wait to celebrate you. Thank you.